which is standard when a case is ongoing. Reporting live, Rummel KNX 1070 News Radio.
LAPD detectives say they've got their man in last month's hit and run in Silver Lake that left the passenger on a moped dead. KNX 1070's Karen Adams is live with details.
The 33-year-old man accused was arrested on an unrelated warrant, but Detective Moses Castillo says Roberto Garcia Martinez was the driver of the BMW SUV who struck the back of that scooter at Glendale and Waverly, backed up to dislodge it after it got stuck, and then drove away.
Since the very beginning, we've received several tips from the public, and one of those tips led us to the recovery of the vehicle. We're very confident that we have the right vehicle and that we have the right individual.
Castillo says they found the SUV in a Hemet Auto Body Shop.
We got lucky, and we also recovered the front hood that was removed from the car, and we're hopeful that we're going to be able to find some biological DNA evidence to link our victim to that car.
He says Martinez is not saying anything, so they're pleading for the passenger in his SUV to come forward, and in Castillo's words, do the right thing. Diane, Rob?
Two brand new permanent supportive housing complexes with a combined 160 apartments are now home to formerly homeless and low-income residents in LA's Harbor Gateway area.
It was nearly 2 years in the making, and now the ribbon has officially been cut on the 127th Street and El Segundo Boulevard apartments. After living in a tent near 39th and Broadway for 2 years, Horace Lackey moved into his new place last month.
I was like, oh my God. This is home now, you know what I mean?
LA City Councilman Joe Buscaino.
Its thoughtful design improves the value of this entire neighborhood, and there's no doubt in my mind that it will contribute to the overall quality of life in this community.
He says the two city and county voter-approved measures aimed at addressing homelessness will make it easier to build similar projects across the city. In the Harbor Gateway area, Margaret Carrero, KNX 1070 News Radio.
We have a signal alert on the 16 Roland Heights because of a big rig crash. We'll check that drive and the rest of the traffic trouble spots. Your next check of traffic coming up in 4 minutes. It's 2:11.
Hi, this is Charles Feldman. Tired of comparing Medicare Advantage plans? Scan Health Plan does things a bit differently. Scan gives you comprehensive coverage through exceptional service plus better benefits for 2019. Whether it's on the phone or in person, Scan answers your questions, makes your Medicare experience all about you, and that's how it should be. To find out more about Scan's new and improved benefits, call 1-888-325-SCAN.
Scan Health Plan is an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Scan Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
Want to sell your valuable coins, high-end jewelry, collectibles, or fine art for more? Here's someone who knows exactly who you should go see.
Hi, my name is Allie Eastburn, and I'm the founder of With This Ring.
With This Ring is Allie's charity.
About 11 years ago, I realized that the ring on my finger could literally save an entire village in Africa. So I donated that ring, and now we have rings coming in to our organization from women and men all over the world.
So who buys Allie's donated rings?
Tangible Investments. Our ring donors send our rings directly to Tangible Investments, and they give us more money for those rings than anyone else ever has.
With Phil's help, Allie is changing the world.
It helps us do what we do best, which is drilling clean water wells in Liberia, Africa.
Tangible Investments owner Sil DeGenova has become America's top dealer in coins, precious metals, jewelry, and fine art. Sil guarantees you'll get more.
Thanks so much, Sil and Tangible Investments, for all you've done for us.
Call now for a no-obligation free professional appraisal. 800-885-1400. 800-885-1400. 800-885-1400.
Hi, Jennifer York here. I know there are a lot of tax relief firms out there. Which one can you trust? Well, folks, I know the wonderful people at Rush Tax Resolution. I have seen their actual results, and I only recommend Rush Tax. They are the real deal. I love the fact they're A+ rated with the BBB and have an unheard of zero complaint history. Listen to these recent results. A business owner, we'll call him Tom, was inches away from being shut down for payroll and sales tax issues, and Rush stopped all collections the very same day. Another client owed $90,000 for personal taxes, and Rush Tax got the IRS to settle for only $100. I trust Rush Tax Resolution. They only take cases they can help, period. If you owe personal or business taxes, are being audited, or have unfiled returns, do not take on the IRS alone. You'll get creamed. Call the company I trust at 855-IRS-CALL now to receive a free IRS transcript analysis and strategy session with a licensed agent. That's a $1,500 value for free. 855-IRS-CALL. 855-477-2255 or Rush Tax Resolution. TopangaResolution.com.
We all have wished at one time or another if we could just do two things at the same time. Well, if you're about to refinance or purchase a new home, here are two things you should absolutely do at the same time. Apply with at least two lenders. Mark Tice here from HMS Capital. Having two loans processed at the same time accomplishes a couple of important things. First, it maintains continuing competition for you, the customer, right up to the finish line. This results in a lower interest rate that saves you money. Second, it improves your chances of a successful transaction by eliminating the dependence on a single lender. HMS Capital requires no advance fees to apply. There's no appraisal fee and no credit fee. With our razor-sharp interest rates, we are completely confident that no matter how many lenders you apply with, we will win your business. So call HMS Capital today and let us show you how doing two things at once really can save you money. Call HMS Capital at 833-255-5698. 833-255-5698. That's 833-255-5698. Or go to hmscapital.com.
Best Capital Funding NMLS number 303222 in California. DBO Finance Lenders Law License 60DBO037652. Doing business as HMS Capital.
833-255-5698.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station. KNX 1070 News Radio. Depend on us.
It's 2:14. I'm Diane Thompson.
And I'm Rob Archer. Coming up,
a big achievement for a Long Beach-based space company. No relief from a tough week on Wall Street. I'm Bloomberg's Adrienne Mitchell. That story's coming up in 5 minutes.
I'm Randy Cardoon. It's time for another keyword for cash. Your chance to win $1,000. That's coming up in 9 minutes. Federal authorities talk about the arrest of the Florida man suspected of sending mail bombs to prominent Democrats.
These stories coming up in the next 15 minutes, but first at 2:15, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s, and here's Denise Fondo.
Fire department's on the way to Pacific Coast Highway near Malibu Canyon. We're getting reports of some smoke in that area, some fire. And we'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happening there. But the fire department is on the way. Again, that's PCH near Malibu Canyon, 60 westbound. Before Nogales, we've got a big rig crash in the two right lanes. The traffic slow down there starting at the 71. Eastbound side, slow from Crossroads Parkway. On the 10, westbound at Alameda, we've got a big rig crash, and this is blocking the Alameda off-ramp downtown LA. Mainline slow from about Santa Fe on that westbound side. 91 eastbound at Weir Canyon, we've got a stuck car in the first lane of the fast track. 605 north at Telegraph, there's a stalled car. That one's in the carpool lane, and C3 is going to run a break. Right now, traffic is slow from about Rosecrans. Next report, 2:25. I'm Denise Fonda with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
Warmer temperatures are definitely on tap for Southern California today. We've got lots of sunshine in upper 70s for the beaches, 80s as we head towards Saturday, and back down to the mid to upper 70s for Sunday. Monday, for everybody, there will be a noticeable cool down compared to what we see this weekend, but still really nice. Even LA and Orange County will see temperatures in the upper 80s today, but upper 70s as we head toward the beginning of the work week. Valleys, afternoon highs will be right around 93 degrees for you today and even tomorrow, but then we get into the upper 80s as we get into Sunday, low 80s by Monday. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Martina Brown, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Right now in Burbank, 83 degrees, 75 in Santa Monica, and 80 in downtown Los Angeles.
2:17, Virgin Orbit is talking about a new milestone in developing its airborne orbital launch system. The Southern California-based company says that this week it mated a Launcher 1 rocket to a special Boeing 747 jet at Long Beach Airport. After a series of flights, there will be a drop test in which the booster will be released from beneath the jet's left wing. The system is intended to carry small satellites into orbit.
Everything is on the table. That's what Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen said today about border security as she toured a border fence in Southern California in the El Centro sector. Nielsen is warning the Central American migrants who are slowly making their way into southern Mexico that there will be consequences if they continue.
We fully intend to continue to tell those who come here that if you do not have a legal right to enter the United States, you will not be allowed in. If you speak across our border, you will be apprehended and you will be returned.
The Pentagon has approved a request for additional troops at the southern border. The migrants are still 1,000 miles from U.S. soil.
NBC News says the Megyn Kelly Today show is being canceled. The network news division says the show won't return. That's a decision that follows fallout from Kelly's on-air comments about blackface, suggesting it's okay for white people to wear blackface at Halloween. NBC News says the hour had belonged to Kelly, will be hosted next week by other Today Show co-anchors.
A rare A rare posthumous honor for Matthew Shepard, the young gay man whose brutal murder in 1998 became a rallying cry for the gay rights movement. Shepard's ashes were interred in Washington National Cathedral today, 20 years after his death. The 21-year-old University of Wyoming student was kidnapped, beaten, and left for dead by two men who targeted him because he was gay. His father, Dennis, spoke about his son at today's ceremony.
He did not see religion. He did not see sexual orientation. All he saw was a chance to have another friend.